natural. And stuff like makeup like this, it would work really well for cute characters like Chi or Sakura, you know. And for Ada actually doesn't wear that much makeup in the game, so I try to sort of mimic what her look is. She kind of she has definitely nude lips, but fairly defined eyebrows and definitely defined eye lines. So I try to mimic actually how the characters are drawn. I try to mimic the shape of their eyes with the eyeliner and with the eyeshadows. And again, in person, I remember definitely wearing more makeup than what it looked like in the picture. But by taking photos, it loses some of the depth and it looks lighter, and you can't even really tell some of the eyeshadows that I used. Let's see. This is another good example, actually. And contacts. We'll be talking about contacts too. Contacts are awesome. I just really did a lot of outlines around my eyes, sort of looking at the reference of the character, which is Yaya from Parasite Eve. And I have some bronze fading to gold eyeshadow, just something to give you a little bit of depth right here. Hi, Judy. And then, very nude lipstick. So now I'll show you some examples of crazier makeup that I've done, such as this. This is, and again, I kind of just went with how the character was. Well, in this case, it's a J-pop idol, Ayumi Hamasaki. Very, very dark around the eyes, and the makeup, the eyeshadow is blue, but then over that I put glitter. It's completely glitterified and fading into this very bright white. And because the eyes were so dark, then I just kept my lids neutral to sort of balance it out. If you have both, it creates a very bold, strong look that sometimes just will overpower your costume or just will not fit, and then you'll look like a drag queen. Let's see, what else do I have here? This is my little pinup makeup that I did just for fun. Trying to match my corset, I just did overly pink, which you don't have to always match. It's not good to always match, but if you're trying to make a statement, match your lipstick and eyeshadow to your costume, and you're really let's see. And I used fake eyelashes on the top and on the bottom, but I didn't really do any eyeliner on the bottom, so that's why it gets that separated look. Very innocent looking. So I'll show you examples of some multiple looks where I where I broke my own rule and did go with the very dark makeup, here, super dark lips, super dark eyes, but it's done in a certain way to enhance the costume. This is one of the new shoots that I did, and this was supposed to be a very intense looking theme. So I did do really dark lips, but when I did my eyes, I made sure still to use silver tone in it, so you have definition. I really define my eyelids, but everything else is very dark. My eyelashes, they actually are little feathers at the end, so it gives it that overly, seductive, dark goth look. So, and also right here, this is also kind of darker, red lipstick, but darker eyes, and then don't just completely blacken it out. Always define it and blend it with different eyeshadows. I'll show you or tell you in steps how to do it. Alright, when it comes to doing eyes, I usually start with eyeshadows, and I have a collection of them, and I end up usually using something like 4 or 5 different colors just on my eyes. You don't have to do that. You can start with 2 or 3. Basically you need a dark shade and then a lighter version of that shade. So if you wanted to do, for example, brown, you can do a dark brown, and then like a goldish, bronze. Something so that you can mix it from dark to light. So for example, if I show which picture it is on, so just go back to this picture. Like I have dark, this is actually like black, but then I have like this reddish, I think it's like this reddish purple that goes on my eyes that you blend it. And then I use usually a white highlighter, which is here somewhere. I mean, right here. Here it is. I use like literally a white just on the inside corners of my eyes, just right here and right underneath your brow, and that will like bring out your eyes. And definitely very important to use good tools when you're working with eyeshadows. Like this thing that comes with like eyeshadows, like this came with this little pot, and I've not even touched it yet. Stuff like this doesn't work, at least not if you want to really blend different colors together. So I use a it's called an eyeshadow brush. Yes, I use an eyeshadow brush, and I always carry like extra napkins with me. And you just clean it by just wiping it off. You can also clean it with alcohol. But it's a real fur brush, and it's very small, and it's like this is really all I need for doing eyeshadows. So I just pick my color, and I usually start with from light to dark. I go like the lightest first, and then the color that I want, and then I shadow it, to achieve look like that. And after doing that, I use eyeliner, and for cosplay, for women, definitely use liquid eyeliner. And liquid eyeliner comes in many different forms. A lot of them are like, the pencil sticks, or they have there's a little pot, almost like a nail polish, but much smaller, and you take it out and there's a brush attached to it. I personally like to use a separate brush and a pot that you can now buy from lots of different brands, like HIP from, I think it's L'Oreal. They make these little pots with the eyeliner color inside it in different shades. So you can get like funky colors like green or purple or something. And I just draw it on. I just literally just take the brush, and I just go in here, just like painting on your face. And then I just draw on the eyeliner. And you can be really specific with it. You can like taper it to a point. So it's like stuff like that. It's just so much easier to me than having to deal with the brush, and this dries really fast too. This is from MAC, and it's called Fluid Line. And afterwards, always get the excess off. So, eyeliner definitely important and will require practice. But with something like this, you can practice on your hands, until you get the shape that you want. Like it's just like painting until you're ready to try on your own eyes. And it's like everybody has different preferences on how much eyeliner they want to put on or not. I put on a lot for the anime character look. And then on top of doing that, I put fake eyelashes on. I usually have, I used to do a lot of top and bottom, but after a while that is really annoying. So since I go to so many conventions these days, I do just the top. And eyelashes are plenty. You can buy them anywhere, for $4 maximum. And what they do is they will instantly make your eyes look bigger and make people be able to see your features from even across the room. Yes?
Have you heard about the single ones on? Or you
Yes.
know how to make artists? Is it harder to do?
It is harder to do, and I don't understand why somebody would do that unless you want really the specific parted look. But to
But
do
it
it
doesn't
every
have the
day.
line, right? That's